All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, give me just a second here while I find my Facebook. I am so excited today. It is been a banner weekend for me. Well, heck, a banner week, really, all last week. I was doing some beautiful learning, and that wrapped me up into why do I do this? What's my story? Why does it benefit you? And what to do going forward? Really? All right. Good morning. I am Barbara Ann Shepard, and I help women stand up, stand out, and live their dream life now by claiming their iridescence. So, what does that mean? Okay. What does that mean? I'm going to share this for just a second, so I'm going to look over here so people can check this out. What this means is when somebody comes to see me here on these lives or the replay, whichever one you happen to catch, which I would love it if you'd stick a 1 down below for catching it live, a 2 for replay, so that way I can figure out who's watching, who's not, and whether or not you guys actually like this. That is like the biggest thing right now, is that I can actually serve you guys well. And that's why I tell you my story, or I tell you stories about my life and how things have happened to me that have caused me to change. Change is something that is necessary for success. I don't want to say it's inevitable, but change normally is inevitable in some way, whether it's change from one generation to another or change within our own lives. We go from being a child with our parents to college student. Then we go out on our own to maybe an apartment owner, small house, marriage, bigger house, kids. Our careers are different. They can change, especially today. I mean, way back when, my parents were still in that age of you got a job and you stayed there for 20 to 30 years. Today, that doesn't happen. And if it does, you own it because we have changed. Our society has evolved. Our culture has evolved. We have evolved. So by sharing a story, my story specifically, I could hope that I am and do inspire or motivate somebody else to take that step to change. Change can be easy. Change can be hard. Change can be painful or not. Though, as human beings, we tend to learn more from the painful changes than we do from us just saying, I want to change. So sometimes it has to be specific. Now, I've shared some of my story, and I'm not going to go fully into it, so today I'm just going to give you kind of the bullet points. I'm a twin, so I have the twin issues. My sister was always the dominant one. She was the one that went after what she wanted. She was the golden child in our relationship because she's the parent. She's the one that my parents specifically cared about more than me. It was noticeable in everything that happened. Yet, I let it happen after a certain incident. It was weird because I just started reading a new book by somebody I had found last week on a summit. Her name is Katie Krakow, and she wrote Thinking Like a Boss. Now, I haven't even gotten halfway through the intro, and already things have changed for me because one of her little exercises was going back to a time when there was no stress, no worry, no anything. And when we were fearless in doing what we wanted. And it was weird because I did that. I went back to an incident, and I can't even remember what the age was other than the fact that I know my little sister was younger. So I was probably about 8, 9 at the most. And I was riding my bike. And the next thing I know, I'm in the hospital. I don't remember anything about how I got there other than from what other people have told me. I realized as I looked back, that was the moment I started playing small. Because I woke up in the hospital after a concussion, having a blank of time, not knowing what was going on, wondering, oh my gosh, I've heard this is what happened. Riding my bike around stuff, hit a rock, went, ass to tea kettle over the handlebars, ended up in the hospital. That's all I know. Scared me to death. Almost literally. So I started playing small. Everything else then, of course, snowballed from there. My story changed. Kind of without my knowledge in a way, because I just slowly over time took that step back. Oh my gosh, am I going to, is this going to lead to something that could cause irrevocable change? Is this something? So I started to play small. And as weird as it is, having that one story in my head snowballed throughout my life. So today, as I had looked back and realized that that was the instant I did, I can change my story. Which means that one decision to change the story that I've been telling myself for almost 40 years, huge. I am standing here today on this Monday, a completely different person, because I'm like, why am I letting something 40 years ago hold me back today? Why? And I can go back now, and I will be going back now and looking at other things in my life. Where did something happen that I decided, whether consciously or subconsciously, to play small? To not share what I know with the world. So I can serve and help somebody else step into that great iridescent soul that we have. Instead of dimming the light, I'm going to show it. So today, I want you to go, and I'll post the link in the comments below. I want you to go and grab my opt-in, which is 7 ways to slow down to speed up. This will allow you to be able to take the steps to take a look at some of your stories, some of the things that you do to play small, or because of that incident, whether subconsciously or not, you became less fearless, less confident, less a dimming of your light. It is just something that I'm passionate about, because I see so much in potential with people, but yet they just don't claim their inner iridescent. We are multifaceted people who shine in different ways. That's what I mean by claiming your iridescence. Claim what makes you strong. Claim what makes you unique. Flaws and all. Because nobody is perfect. So like I said, I'll post the link below, but go grab that opt-in. Take a chance, make a decision, and become a better